is going on? This is my beginner scout guide for TF2. Let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start off here with just me showing you my scout loadouts and basically what I use for scout. So for the first loadout, I'm just going to keep it 100% default, the default scattergun, the default pistol, and the default bat. Now I'll explain how to use them properly and everything in the gameplay section. For my second loadout, I like to use the scattergun, the Luger morph, which is just a reskin of the pistol, and the atomizer, which essentially gives you 3 jumps. It gives you a triple jump instead of double. For my third loadout, I like to use what I call the annoyance loadout, which is the Babyface's blaster, the Pretty Boy's pocket pistol, and the Holy Mackerel. Because, well, the Babyface's blaster makes you run super fast, and the Holy Mackerel is the Holy Mackerel. For my fourth loadout, I like to use the shortstop combined with the guillotine and Sandman combo. Now, essentially what this is just you stun someone with the Sandman, and you throw the guillotine at them while they're stunned. It'll do 150 damage, a critical hit. So those are my 4 loadouts. Now let's get into the gameplay section. So, the first gameplay is the default loadout on King of the Hill Lakeside. Now the default scattergun does, if you get a really good meat shot, it does like around 100 damage, which is very powerful. That could kill me in almost one shot. And the pistol is, well, the thing about the pistol sometimes is most of the bullets, a lot of the time for me, don't really even hit the target, which kind of sucks. But as you can see here, really, in my opinion, the main point of scout is to be the annoyance of the team. Get the medic, and, well, not even just the medic, get everyone to stop focusing on killing your teammates and try to focus on tracking you down so your team can clean them up and cap the points or push the payload or whatever. So in this gameplay, you can see me here just running around on Lakeside. I'm just trying to distract most of them, and like you can see a bunch of times I'm going to start to go back to their spawn. And so now, I'm going to bring up right now a key point of scout is movement. You see how that heavy could have killed me instantly, but I jumped left and right, double jumped, and easily dodged his bullets. And also with a scout, you're very weak. So if you get hit like 1 or 2 times, you're most likely going to die. Oh, and there's that meat shot I was talking about, 103. 2 meat shots right there, about 90 each. The key thing for scout is really just move and just kill. I mean, you're just going to run around, jump around, and just distract. Just do damage. Seeing it right now, I'm at their spawn. They could be going to try to contest the point right now, but me and the soldier are at their spawn just killing them and distracting them at least. So you see this soldier almost kills me, but I still managed to clean up this demo before I get out of there. And get the health and get out. Now this is the same game, just a little bit later in the game. We go back to their spawn, the same thing that we did, clean up the same soldier, and see, look, they have no cap time on the point, and they're still worrying about me instead of going to try to cap that point that they need to win. Our second gameplay for this guide will be on King of the Hill King, with my second loadout, which is the default scattergun, the default pistol, or in this case the Luger morph, and the atomizer, which gives you a triple jump instead of the standard double jump with the scout. Now, one of the most important things about scout is capping points and pushing the payload, because you cap points and push the payload 2 times as fast as any other class. Normally it would be just ×1, but if you go on a point as a scout, it says ×2, and you cap double as fast. Now, here I'm just trying to get behind them. I get this, like, sticky jumping demo. I don't know what he was doing. Just trying to distract them and keep them off the point, because I see my team is having a little bit trouble contesting. Get that medic right there. Get the soldier. Now, with a scout, I just run short circles around the map. I mean, you can see here I'm going back. I was down here before. Just running around, going back to their spawn, getting behind them, killing them, you know, whatever. Capping the point if we had to. But right now I'm just distracting them here at their spawn. I saw there was a couple people AFK in their spawn, which means that we have a number advantage as of right now. So that's good to keep in mind. See, now look at this. All these people coming out of spawn, they're not trying to go contest the control point. They're just trying to get me, and I'm distracting them, which is good. Their scout gets a nice shot on me. Kudos to you, sir. Same map. I think this is the same game too. You could see how right now I'm capping the point. It's just me in that spot, but it says ×3 because I am worth ×2 on a point. Now that engineer has a level 3 sentry gun in there, which obviously scout is not the best class to take out a sentry gun. However, it can happen. You can manage to do it like I do right there. And here's where I utilize the atomizer very well in a couple seconds. There's a soldier coming out of spawn right now. Look at this. Jump twice and jump 3 times so I get right back on that ramp with him. He was not expecting me to do that, which ended up getting himself killed. Now, there's only a couple seconds left on that point, so we're going to go straight to the third loadout, which is the Babyface's Blaster, the Pretty Boy's Pocket Pistol, and the Holy Mackerel. This is on Payload Upward on defense. Now you can see I shot a couple people right now, and I'm going super fast because my boost meter is so high. To build up your boost meter, you just have to do damage with any weapon. It doesn't have to be with the Babyface's Blaster. Now, I'm just running around right now, really not even trying to kill, just do damage and just be a nuisance, basically. That's really all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, well, keep them off the cart by just being annoying, getting them distracted. You'll see I'm not even really getting that many kills right now. I'm just running around in circles, waiting for people to come out of spawn. I see a spy here, so I pick him up. And the Babyface's Blaster only has 4 shots instead of the standard 6. However, I think the moving fast is a great benefit for the 2 shots. So me and the spy get them off the cart. See, this is Pyro here. Just distracting. I mean, honestly, Scout is distracting. That's the whole point of Scout. I know that when I'm playing Sniper or Heavy or something, when a Scout comes around, it's the most annoying thing, like, ever. Missed a bunch of shots there. I don't know what was up. I was probably just being stupid. But, the cart's just sitting there. No one's pushing it. The sniper's doing stuff. They had like 4 snipers before. I don't know if they still do. This Pyro's trying to rush us, you know. Doing whatever. Our 4th and final loadout for this beginner scout guide is the Shortstop, the Flying Guillotine, and the Sandman on King of the Hill Badlands. Now, unfortunately, I am very bad at the Sandman Guillotine combo. I can really rarely get both. Somehow that didn't get crit. I guess he got unstunned like just as I threw it. But so basically, you right-click on from the Sandman to hit a baseball at them, and then you throw the guillotine at them. And if it hits them while they're still stunned, it'll do 150 damage. We switched maps here to Payload, Race, Hightower, and see, you can use the guillotine. Most people don't do this. You can use the guillotine without the Sandman. I don't know why people don't. Like, I see people, they miss the Sandman, and then they just run away. Like, you can still throw the guillotine and make them bleed for however much damage it does. Now, this is really annoying. This Heavy and Medic are, like, wrecking our team right now, so I'm trying to take care of them. I get the Heavy, but I missed my ball, and it hit off the cliff, and the ball for the Sandman takes a lot longer to recharge than the guillotine. The guillotine recharges in, like, a few seconds. The Sandman takes a good, like, 10 probably, which doesn't really seem like 10 seconds doesn't really seem like that much, but it is when you're playing a game like this. Hit the Sandman again, miss the guillotine. You can pick up the Sandman, the ball. If you miss, you can pick it up from the ground. However, you cannot pick up the guillotine. See again right there, hit the Pyro without the Sandman. Does a ton of damage. He dies like instantly. As this gameplay starts to come to a close, you can see, I mean, I'm basically terrible with the Sandman and Guillotine, but if you do practice, it can be a very powerful tool. I've seen people do it. I've seen people do amazing things. You see I get a crit there. That was like, what, like 2? That was like the second one I got. And we also have this bonus clip here that I thought was pretty funny. Well, while I was trying to get this gameplay, I run up to the sniper, and I try to taunt kill him, but what? Like, I was so mad. I was like freaking out, but then, you know, thankfully I got it the second time. And that was just, you know, I thought that was pretty funny. So, thanks for watching. I really appreciate this. If you liked it, you know, hit like, share it, and I'll see you all next time for my Soldier Beginner Guide.